On mobile, this is Sports World on the BBC World Service.
And welcome to the programme once again from me, Russell Fuller. Arsenal have had a multi-million-dollar facelift since we last featured them here on Sports World, and if they concede 8 at home to Swansea in our commentary match today, then Arsene Wenger really will have problems. No goals at the moment in that game, or the other 6 matches that are just getting underway. Some very interesting team news because a lot of the new signings being given their debuts today. I can tell you that Per Mertesacker and Mikel Arteta are the 2 of Arsenal's new signings who make their debut today. They start in that match. The main news for Swansea is that their manager Brendan Rodgers is not at the game because of the recent death of his father. The other games we'll be covering on Sports World today. Everton against unbeaten Aston Villa. Manchester City against Wigan Athletic. City second, just behind Manchester United on goal difference. Carlos Tevez makes his first start of the season today. Edin Dzeko is on the bench, being rested, I think. Torres, he makes his comeback from that 6-month drug ban. Peter Crouch gets his debut for Stoke against his former club Liverpool. Craig Bellamy and Sebastian Coates are on the bench for Liverpool. Sunderland give Nicholas Bentner a debut, but we've learnt today that Asamoah Gyan is to join the United Arab Emirates side Al Ain on a season-long loan. That's quite a shock. He cost them $21 million and he's only 25 years of age. Sunderland playing Chelsea today. Raul Meireles has a debut for Chelsea. Drogba's injured, and even then, Torres starts from the bench. The other game, Wolves against Tottenham, who played 2 and lost 2. Harry Redknapp giving debuts to Emmanuel Adebayor and Scott Parker today. The late game from 16:30 GMT is Bolton against Manchester United. So, potentially plenty of excitement, but no goals to tell you about so far. We'll have the scores for you in this hour of the programme. In the third hour of the programme, from 16 hours GMT, we'll have more on the day's other main stories, including another pole position for Red Bull's Sebastian Vettel. He's on pole for Sunday's Italian Formula 1 Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton and Jenson Button in the McLarens are second and third. The scores from today's matches at the Rugby Union World Cup in New Zealand. 2003 champions England, lucky to scrape a 13-9 victory over Argentina. Scotland overcame Romania 34-24. France didn't have things all their own way against Japan either, winning 47-21. And Fiji beat Namibia 49-25. Australia's cricketers commanding 237-run lead over Sri Lanka after 3 days of the second test in Pallekele. They closed on 411 for 7 in their first innings. Centuries there for Sean Marsh and Michael Catlett. Rain caused a few problems there, and we hope it won't with the US Open tennis. Semi-finals being played today, men's and women's. So it's Novak Djokovic against Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal against Andy Murray, and in the women's, Serena Williams against Caroline Wozniacki, and Australia's Sam Stosur against the unseeded German Angelique Kerber. Right, time to say hello to the Sports World panel today. We have the Daily Telegraph's Jim White and football writer and broadcaster Gabrielle Marcotti with us. Good afternoon. Hello to both of you.
Afternoon, Russell. Afternoon, Gab.
Good afternoon.
Quite a surprise, the Asamoah Gyan news.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously there were links with him leaving.